And the haters can't stand it. Ryan Garcia with easy work. I ain't got to worry about hard work and dedication. Floyd Mayweather. He explains the nature of their relationship, and the haters really don't like him. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys come in and smash the like button. Just smash the like button. Ryan Garcia. If you follow my channel, you will notice. If you haven't, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Ryan Garcia has been spending some time with none other than TBE, TMT, the one and only Floyd Mayweather. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say. You see it on the screen. He said, old pick, and I was a bit out of shape and slightly overweight, LOL. But I want to say this about Floyd Mayweather. Be clear. You guys don't know him, and most of you never will. But he is authentic, and he has a good heart. And he is extremely generous. Stop playing with him. He will always win. He's 50-0, and he's almost half of 100. LMAO. But love him, and I respect him, so put respect on his name. He may be Money Mayweather, but he really is he tries to be as authentic as possible. The gym where we are at is Boxer Gym in Miami, Florida. So check it out. End quote. So he's letting you know what it is. Floyd Mayweather has a good heart. He posted this old picture, but recently they've been spending time together. Ryan then took it to his ex, formerly known as Twitter, and he says, Floyd Mayweather is mentoring me, and I love and respect him. He is so authentic, so stop judging him. Judging a book by its cover will stop you from reading, but Derrick James is my coach, and I love him too. So he's clearing the air. I made a video about this. I said he was training with Floyd Mayweather, not meaning he's training Floyd's his trainer, but they were running. They were running at like 3 a.m. and he was walking with Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather listed Ryan Garcia as one of the 3 only top stars in world boxing today. He said the top stars in the world of boxing, in no particular order. He said Canelo, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Davis. He said those are the only 3 that are moving mountains in this boxing game as far as stardom. And you have to agree with him. The only people that don't agree with Floyd Mayweather are delusional people who they live on a hope. I don't live off the hope factor. My channel doesn't survive off of the hope factor. I don't care about hope. Hope floats, as they say. You know, I live in a realistic world, where numbers, you have to compute everything, all the data that you've been given. And the data says, like, first of all, Canelo, he's the easiest to get out because Canelo, we know he's a star, right? We know he's done big events with Golovkin.
Hey, no, guys, hey, Max, his big dramas, his punches, nothing, guys.
Right? We know Canelo Alvarez has done some numbers. His fight with Floyd Mayweather did like 2.4 million, like 2.4 million. So we know Canelo. Baby, you want baby? I know that. Right? We know Canelo been getting the bag for a minute, right? So he's easy to clear up. But then the other 2 people that Floyd Mayweather listed is Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. And coincidentally, or maybe not so coincidentally, they fought each other. And they fought each other, and the fight did over 1 million. Nobody outside of Canelo in the last several years has even come close to doing 1 million. Even though you had a great fight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence and them being undisputed, it didn't outsell Canelo versus Caleb Plant, which was in the neighborhood of 800K plus, right? So nobody can say that. Nobody in this new generation can say they've done over 1 million except for Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia. Now, it as you guys see from the picture, it didn't play out in Ryan's favor, the fight itself. The fight, Ryan was stopped. He got dropped. Later he said his rib hurt. I'm not here to discuss that. It is what it is. He lost. Tank wins. Tank stays undefeated. Ryan Garcia moves on with his life and his career. Made a lot of money. Great event. And that's that. So Floyd is absolutely 100% telling the truth. The reality is, unless you have the stats and the metrics to go with it, you can't say that you are the star of boxing. And again, it's so funny that people in the world of boxing, they want their truths to be the truth. But in real time and in the business world, that does not work. It doesn't matter what you want to be the truth. Like, for example, just imagine if you're broke and you wake up and you say, I'm a millionaire. You're not, in any sense of the word, a millionaire because you hope to be a millionaire, because you want $1 million, right? Your bank account doesn't reflect that. Your checking and savings doesn't reflect that. Your lifestyle, your cars, your household, the struggle you're going through, nothing represents you being a millionaire other than you want to be a millionaire. And that's what we get in the world of boxing. You have people who they say, boxing ego, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Sounds good. It sounds good. Oh, Floyd's lying. He's hating. And then they name a bunch of fighters who they personally like, but they're not stars. Like, they haven't turned over. When you've turned over in the sport of boxing, then that means you've transcended the sport of boxing, meaning you are adorned and you're getting attention from people outside of your immediate niche and sub niche, right? So boxing is a real, like, secret society, if you will, when it comes to fans. Like, there's only, I want to say, like 250K to 350K solid boxing fans. And I'm talking about, they watch everything. Like, they're going to watch Virgil Ortiz small fight, comeback fight this weekend. They check out every Golden Boy card. They check out every smaller card. They know who Mark Magsayo is. That's like 250, 350,000. I've been doing this for a while. Don't worry about it. I've been doing this for a while. So there's really probably like 250, like 250,000 hardcore fans, maybe a little bit more. And the viewership in boxing shows you that. But the stars that transcend the sport, the immediate sport, it's like Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur, MOB, hey, drop that, man, right? Hennessy. Tupac, you got fans in Africa, in Brazil, in France, and these various places that can rap Dear Mama or Keep Your Head Up. They can rap it word for word. Or people like 50 Cent. Hey, 50 Cent, G, you dead. Hey, Irv, make it hot. You got to do something, baby. I let my watch talk for me, my whip talk for me. I'm an animal. Yeah, I'm an animal, right? You got artists like 50 Cent and the Tupacs that have went diamond and had these massively successful careers and albums. And like when 50 Cent, he did I forgot what his tour was called, the Last Stand tour or whatever, supposed to be his last tour. And Floyd Mayweather is going to Germany. You could go to Munich and you could go to Hamburg and do a tour and everybody knows your lyrics. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Easy work. He's a young, hungry lion, like I said before. Floyd is a name brand that is world renowned and recognized. You see the face, you see the team. Like, I seen people in Russia and they had the TMT hats and stuff like that. You go to Mexico and they're wearing TMT hats. That's brand recognition. So Floyd is 1,000% correct. Be clear. There's like a handful of stars and he listed most of them. Now, there's some people who very well could be on their way in the future, but not right now. Now, finally, I want to talk about Ryan Garcia. He says Floyd is his mentor and Floyd's a good dude. Now, I don't know that their relationship was always that great because I remember a couple years ago, Floyd said fight Rolly and then you can get Tank and things like that. And then Ryan, almost was going at Floyd. But now, things changed. He met the dude and he has nothing but niceties to say about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's generous. Floyd's a good dude. And y'all don't know him. Y'all never will know him. Wampty. I love it. I think Floyd is a great person to have just because what better way to get something you never had than to have mentors and people who have already been there, done that. I keep referencing this, but Kobe Bryant, he says when he got in the league, he went to the past greats in basketball, right? He says his Mount Rushmore. He talked to Michael Jordan, who became his big brother. He talked to Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and Bill Russell, rest in peace. He probably talked to Dominique Wilkins, just Sean Kemp, people who came before him and got a little piece of advice. How do you train? How do you rest? How do you come back from a loss? How do you deal with nerves and pressure of finals? And then you've seen Kobe's run and you've seen what he did. So I'm never going to knock somebody getting a mentor who's seasoned and a professional in that regard. And we know Floyd is the GOAT. He's definitely the GOAT. And he's mastered the art of pugilism. And he said, I'm a prize fighter, dummy. I fight for a prize. And he made so many things famous in the sport of boxing. Easy work and these hard work, dedication, these coined phrases. So I'm not mad at Ryan Garcia. I think he has a very solid team. His parents, they were the only people that showed up for him at his post-fight press conference after he lost to Gervonta Davis. Not Golden Boy, not Bernard Hopkins, not Oscar De La Hoya. It was his parents. His parents clearly love their son. They're the one, like his dad, if I'm not mistaken, he's the one that got him into boxing. So those are people, like Tupac said, with unconditional love. That's the unconditional love you need in life. Like a promoter, he's there to promote you, but you've seen Golden Boy didn't really ride or die with Ryan Garcia because they weren't even there at the worst moment of his professional career. You talk, said you would beat Tank, and you lost. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. You lost, right? And they weren't even there to like console their fighter. And De La Hoya and B-Hop, they both lost as professional fighters. So again, they've been there before. Like when B-Hop said, I'll never lose to a white boy, and then lost to white boys. Like Kawasaki and Joe Smith knocked him out the ring. So he should know firsthand what it's like to lose big fights. Same thing with Oscar. He's lost some big fights, right? Mayweather fight. So you should have been there for your guy, Ryan Garcia, to console him. But instead, who was there? Floyd Mayweather. So that was a good look for Floyd Mayweather because Floyd currently wasn't working with Gervonta Davis or working with Ryan Garcia, but he was there at the post-fight press conference. Some of y'all don't think about this. So you notice, what is Ryan Garcia saying and doing towards Floyd Mayweather? And what is he saying and doing towards Oscar De La Hoya? It seemed like a very tumultuous relationship at his last fight with Oscar Duarte with his own promoter, former fighter Oscar De La Hoya. But then the guy that was at his post-fight presser, he's telling you, that's my mentor. I ain't going to let y'all say nothing bad about him. Y'all don't know him like that. So credit to Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia has seen the light and he's seen, that it's business at the end of the day. And beyond business, some people outside of business actually care about your well-being. They actually want to see you thrive. They want to see you win and stuff like that. I don't know the personal conversations that Ryan Garcia and Floyd have had, but I mean, he's publicly saying what he's saying. So clearly Ryan Garcia is at least enjoying the relationship and tutelage. And, you've seen a lot of little clips with Ryan Garcia and Floyd. So I got no choice but to respect it. Derrick James is an amazing coach. He cleared it up, said DJ's my coach, Floyd's my mentor. So, I mean, it's a bad look for De La Hoya because he got Virgil Ortiz. Like literally, Golden Boy got a card this weekend. I don't know how many people are talking about it, but Virgil Ortiz is fighting this weekend. And from the looks of it, I doubt Ryan Garcia is going to the fight, and that's a Golden Boy fighter. Like, you notice when PBC has their fight cards, a lot of PBC fighters go to it. Like, I've been at PBC fights where the main event and the card had nothing to do with Deontay Wilder, but Wilder went to the fight. Notice with Golden Boy, you don't see like their biggest stars. Like when Canelo was a big star, he wasn't going to Golden Boy cards. When Golden Boy has other cards that have nothing to do with Ryan Garcia, you don't really see Ryan Garcia. In fact, I remember one year when Tank fought, he was supposed to fight Abner Mares, and he ended up fighting Hugo Ruiz because Abner Mares had a detached retina, and they both had cards. Golden Boy had a card that night, and then Tank fought Hugo Ruiz, late replacement in SoCal in LA. Ryan Garcia ended up going to the Gervonta Davis fight instead of going to the Golden Boy card on that same given night. So we'll see what happens, but that's bad news if you're Oscar De La Hoya. There's just been problems and up and down relationship, and he seems to be very fond and close to Floyd Mayweather. More boxing, subscribe to the channel.